You're not filming this, are you?
Absolutely.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was the final show.
Yeah.
Of five show tour that I did in Adelaide.
Yeah, and tonight was like a jam.
Tonight was like the end of it all. It was a great. These guys hadn't played with me ever before.
No, it's Sweet Baby James.
Sweet Baby James and Rob Ayers had never played with me before, but they're great, and they sucked right into it.
People don't realise, people think of blues, they don't realise blues breaks up into a whole lot of sub-genres. Yeah. So, there's country blues, there's Delta blues, there's blues rock, there's jump blues, there's West Coast blues, there's just so many different styles. But unless you know really a lot about the music, you can't necessarily identify those styles.
And what sub-genre is John L. Walker, would you say?
Well, a lot of people say he's blues rock. I would call him contemporary blues. He's certainly original blues, and a lot of artists today find it very hard to come up with original material. I find time and time again I get sent CDs and it's all songs I've heard so many times before, and I groan. But when I first heard John L. Walker's albums, I thought, well, here's a guy doing original music, has a great sound on his guitar. So I was quite impressed.
Let's take it home. Thank you so much. I love you.
Last week as well at Semaphore. That was something.
Semaphore was a beautiful.
You made that night, didn't you? And you took it from something that was pretty sort of nothing really happening as well.
Yeah, we really had a great time with everyone dancing and me along with them.
But you made them dance.
Thank you.
Dance, and that's the thing, and that's not an easy thing to do, is it?
No, it's the hard thing.
That's the professional thing, I guess.
Well, you have to want to make people have fun. That's what it's all about.
Tough place to play.
I've only ever seen a couple of bands play at the Semaphore RSL, and it's certainly the width of the room and etc. But I think someone like that just plays. They just turn up and play, and well, if it's not that tough because there's no career breaker, you know. But at the same time, there's a pride in the presentation that was obvious through the night, but I don't think there was ever anything to worry about. Everybody was there, I'm sure, was impressed, and you know, the stuff he laced together was certainly, you know, very much cream blues.
And he just blew me away. I thought, you know, he's just got a great sound on his guitar, and those years of experience really come across because he's been playing for 46 years.
Let's hear it. We got trap on drums. Get down, still. Yeah. Come on, man. Second guitar, we got Mr. Sad. Check it out.
So he turns up here and with musicians that haven't played with him ever before, and there's a common thread there, and he takes them, leads them on a bit of a journey which they're quite capable. And I think one of the good things about Adelaide's blues musicians is because there's so many influences there rather than just regional, they can sort of tap into anything. And you watched you know, Sav play off him, and Frank play off him, and Trapper play off him, and they just looking at each other, and they didn't need to rehearse too much.
They only had 2 rehearsals, one with Sav and one as a trio, because they ended up on the Sunday at the Wine Underground doing that gig as a trio because we couldn't find a rhythm guitarist to fit in. Sav did a great job on the first 2 gigs. And Sav is, I knew he would be a great rhythm guitarist, having seen him many times with the Streamliners. Of course, he can play good leads as well. But because he's so good, he's in demand, and he just wasn't available on those other gigs. We managed to get Nick Capridis on the 3rd gig at the Rex Hotel, and he did a good job as well. But again, not available on the other gigs. So they decided to do it as a trio, and that worked really well as well, and people seemed happy with that. So basically he did 5 gigs with 4 different lineups. Only 2 were with the same lineup.
Yep.
Thank you very much. So when's the point at which you know that you've got the audio?
Well, you could just feel when you could just feel it, and like in Germany, just walked out and they were like, you know what I mean? It was electrifying. There's a certain vibe, you know, that you just know.
And that's what you do it for?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Thank you very much, John.
All right, you got it.
Thanks, man.
All right.
I swear I'll change my ways. You see, those girls didn't mean nothing to me. I never loved them anyway. So let me back in, and I'll be good to you every day.
Those people who pay attention and listen to, good advice about what's around the place, or might listen to the radio and pick up that this guy's in town, and head along, are going to be rewarded. And it sort of made me aware that I'm probably missing a lot of stuff because I'm not watching closely enough, and there'd be other people that are well worth encountering and going to see.
But you can go out any weekend and guaranteed you're going to see something pretty good if you know where to go.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Steve, thanks very much.
Cheers. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sweet Baby James. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Frank Lang and Rob Ayers. And thank you, Wheat Chief, for having me. Great to be here with y'all. Hope to come back again next year and do it again. John Walker, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from New York City. How about it?